The South African economy has unexpectedly grown by a solid 1.6% quarter-on-quarter, following a 0.7% decline in the previous 3 months. The latest GDP measure for the third quarter was better than the Bloomberg consensus for a 0.4% expectation. A business reporter, Ntokozo Khumalo, filed this report.
South Africa's economy rallied from a contraction in the second quarter of the year to post growth of 1.6% in the 3 months ending September, avoiding a technical recession and beating market expectations. The growth also helped boost the economy back above pre-pandemic levels, with 8 out of 10 industries of the economy ticking up in the third quarter.
I think the one encouraging part of the growth in the third quarter was that it was so broad-based. Although it was dominated by agriculture, which grew by about 20%, it contributed half a percentage point. Only 2 of the sectors did not contribute positively. The one was electricity, which we're all aware of the supply side problems, and the second was personal services. But all the other sectors managed to make a positive contribution, albeit very small.
And the markets seem to welcome the economic uptick in the third quarter.
We're definitely seeing a bit of a mixed bag this morning, but it seems to have been boosted by the GDP numbers that have come out. Bank stocks or the bank sector definitely seeing a bit of a boost. Retail as well, seeing a bit of a turnaround after its pullback on Friday, or last week Thursday at least. And then we've seen the resources sector also just coming off on the back of weaker commodity numbers.
The Black Business Council, however, says although it is encouraged by the growth, it is uncertain if it will be maintained as businesses continue to struggle.
If you look at this quarter, it looks like there has not been any day where we did not have load shedding. So the impact of daily load shedding like we've been having now, I think will be felt when the quarterly statistics are compiled. I suspect we are not going to. And then remember, we also had a strike at Transnet, which will also affect the transport, which did well in the previous quarter. So hopefully things will be much better, but realistically it doesn't look like that good. And especially now we've got other complications like the political developments that we have in the country.
The COVID-19 pandemic slowed economic growth for about 2 years. And although we did see some growth in the first quarter of the year, recovery was brief, with manufacturing one of the major contributors over the period. The Stats SA office is set to release deeper findings on the sector's performance later this week. For Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Johannesburg.